Greetings everyone. In this video I want to talk about inner alchemy and is it needed now within this game?
Greetings. This infinite source truth is made possible by the generous contributions and support of viewers like you. Please consider making a contribution now. Thank you.
The very first video I talked about things that were required for a source player to win the game. Well, at that time, the game had not been won for all source players. I was not able to share my win at that time that I made that video. So the requirements for winning the game on your own is in that first video. Does it benefit you to complete the inner alchemy in this game? Absolutely, it does. Because there are many benefits to completing the inner alchemy. You make yourself whole and complete. But you do not have to complete the inner alchemy in order to exit this game. All it means is that my shared win means that each and every source fractal that's in this game will exit at the end of the game, and how they performed in this game will determine their rewards or increase once they return to their source self, outside all the matrices. What the inner alchemy does for a source player is it combines the male and the female energies within you, making you more powerful and empowering your game. It also unlocks your soul cage. Now, that is powerful in itself, as then you have access to an unbounding amount of energies within the secondary matrix illusion. Now, to complete the inner alchemy before you have reached a maturity level, to use it properly and to tap into those things and empowerment that you so desire, you need maturity. It could be accomplished once your script is unlocked, which is a level 5, which means you can't be eating animals. Meat, flesh, blood, fish, anything with heart from your foods. And that goes for squid or snails or crustaceans or any sea creatures. Any creatures, insects, all of those things. It benefits you to have the mindset that you want to unlock everything in this game for yourself, that you can unlock in your experience here, that you want to reach the higher frequencies and the more empowerment, the most empowerment that you can receive within this game. And that comes with a commitment and intent to do so. You can't start down the path and then allow for turning back. It has to be a mental state of being that you're on this path and you are going to finish it. You are going to complete it. You are going to achieve all that you set out to achieve. That's a choice. That's a choice that you alone can make for yourself. Now, because I've done the work and shared my win with everyone, so what does it mean that I shared my win? Okay. It released all the captured synergy cells and energies that you had surrendered to the matrix up until the time that the game was won. All right. I was entitled to all of the energies. However, I sent them back to those who had surrendered them. And in the cases of fractals that were fully surrendered, they went back to the source player in this now day, now moment, now time period. Now life, to assist them to try to waken them up. All right. Now, all the synergy cells got refilled back up to top off because all the energies that had been captured were returned and restored. Now that was at the time of the win. Now, you have used energies from your synergy cells, either wisely or foolishly, but whatever you're at now is determining how high of a frequency you can achieve, because your synergy cell determines how high of a frequency you can achieve. And your choices. Your choices also determine how high of a frequency you can achieve, because you see, higher frequencies are not going to be making low frequency choices in their games. What I'm saying here is that even the red zone low frequency source players had their synergy cells refilled and topped off at the time of the win. Now, they have since used energy from their synergy cells doing the same foolish choices that they had done before. At the time of the win, there weren't any source players who had enough energy in their synergy cells at that time to win the game for themselves, because of choices that they had made and giving into their flesh and their desires. Now, you see, your fleshly desires, you think that low frequency fleshly desires are great and fun. However, they are traps and they hold you hostage. You are trapped and locked into consenting to those desires that are fed into you, cause them to grow, and they can't be extinguished. Now, a source player cannot complete the inner alchemy unless they're a level 5 or higher and have an unlocked script. You can't accomplish that in the red zone. Kundalini rising is not inner alchemy. Your higher self is not your source self. Those are both matrix counterfeits. Now, can a source player complete inner alchemy at a frequency level 5? Yes, it is possible to push your way into completing inner alchemy, but you do not have the maturity and you have no idea. You've not done the work. You've just barely out of the red zone, and you are not mature enough to be able to handle the inner alchemy. I suggest you wait till you're at least a frequency level 9 before you intend to try to complete the inner alchemy. Now, I am no longer giving instruction for inner alchemy. You see, because the inner alchemy is actually scattered within all these videos that I've already loaded up. I've told you what it is and what it isn't. And I have really kind of described the process in previous videos. Now, when you are ready to complete the inner alchemy and have it and achieve the inner alchemy, then your source self will bring to your awareness and remembrance exactly what I said, and it will continue to show you. The knowing will come to you. When you are ready, you will know how to complete it. Now, if you're immature and I gave you the information, it really wouldn't benefit you until you had done the work and raised your frequency to become mature enough that you could handle it. You see, you can do this. You are a powerful creator, but your intent has to be to raise your frequency. You're not going to get by in this game if you're not committed to the path. if you're not committed to raising your frequency and making beneficial choices for yourself in this game. You see, your choices are your choices. What you get sucked into in your choices, whether they're beneficial or detrimental to your raising your frequency, is up to you. Only you. Now, you want to have the intent of completing the inner alchemy. However, it is not necessary. Your frequency level and your intent will have to do with you leaving the game victoriously. Now, if you want to experience everything that this game has to offer to you, everything that your game has to offer to you, that you create, you are going to have to unlock your soul cage, which means that inner alchemy will be required for that. Not simply unlocking your script, but unlocking your soul cage. And that can't be done without rising above and outside the box frequency to the top frequency and having completed inner alchemy. And then the soul cage is unlocked and your source fractal is released to expand and continue rising. You really want that door on the top of your soul cage to be opened so that you can truly be set free. That choice is yours. And you may be so addicted to lower frequency things right now that you can't imagine life without those low frequency experiences. But I have to tell you, there is far greater joys and experiences than all those low frequency behaviors and experiences. There really is. But you'll never know it until you use your intent to do the work and succeed in this game. Now, if you find the information that I'm sharing in these videos beneficial, and you appreciate the work that I have done for you within this Matrix game, then it benefits you to say thank you via gift via PayPal. The link is in the description box below. Abundance, health, and prosperity to you.